we need to extend the wheel dab iron wall in an area that got damaged during the last storm. And it wasn't that way, before. If you look at it,
it's been my experience that things usually go up, not down.
yeah, no, it can, but it wouldn't be. It would be something that we would come back to you.
It would go down before he signs his contract.
I'll say
Before he signs his contract, we can get the price down.
Okay.
Okay, but then after, like he's saying, as far as change orders, if that wall is bad, another 20 feet because of a storm, then there's going to be a change order with money into it.
Okay.
That'll make the price go up, but it'll still be the same unit price he's got to use.
Okay.
It's just the added money that will have to approve change orders, which we don't like.
Okay.
I have a question and it's unrelated to gab iron walls and prices and they have it's actually a procedural question for GF8.
You got me on my toes tonight.
Yeah, you can sure get our money's worth.
Look at it, no money tonight. This is
Procedural question. Phase 2 going forward, so like January and onward, and I actually spoke about this briefly with Ellen. Councilman-elect Brophy, myself, and Ellen are all within Phase 2. And Mayor-elect Kelly. How's that going to work going forward if we have to recuse ourselves? So there'd be 3 people.
3 votes against 0. Well, three votes can adopt anything other than a bond or a veto of an ordinance. So it will be enough. Having said that, if everybody, I mean, think about it, you set the budget, which sets the tax rate, that essentially everybody pays it. So if everybody's conflicted out of something, then the conflict becomes moot, and you just go with it. But if you have 3 and the other 4 want to recuse, then that's okay. If you need 3,
Except for a bond.
For a bond, you have to have 2/3. Yeah. A bond, you need 4 votes.
So we have not raised the bond, we have raised
Well, no, the financing is already approved.
Okay.
EIT, the application is approved, the bond is issued to the state. That's not done for local level. At this point, you're just awarding the contract, and that can be done in 3 months.
Okay.
Any other questions for Don? Matt?
When the project's done, you want to go to where? The Milford, right?
Well, Hirschfeld Brook eventually flows through.
Yeah, has there been any discussion with them?
Yeah, actually, we had communication with the borough and with the borough's engineer. They asked a whole bunch of questions, and we went back and forth, answered their questions. I think there were several different letters that were sent back and forth, and at this point they were, months, this is probably going back 9 months, right? It's quite a while back, and they were satisfied with it. So we did have communication with them, and everything is fine.
The only last question I have is with the regulatory agencies, both at the county level and the state level. Who supersedes whom when we actually start doing this work? Who's going to be looking at the beds, the stream beds? Because that was one of the things when we did the walkthrough, they were very concerned about de-snagging and the stream beds.
The DEP will be here. They will be looking at that. The Soil Conservation District will come and they will take a look periodically to make sure that the protections are in place. So they're both, that's not that they supersede one another, but they both have their own specific things that they look for, and they are involved. And we have to notify both. We invite them to the pre-construction meeting, so they have an opportunity to do that. Generally, they don't attend, at least the Soil Conservation District doesn't attend the pre-construction meetings. The DEP very well might, because they do stay pretty deeply involved. And Helfrich is very good. He makes unannounced visits to the project, and then there are other times we'll invite him up for having a job meeting to participate. So he's very attentive.
I had to ask this question, make you upset. What is T&M's percentage of this job?
The Fee-wise? I would have to, tell you that, I don't have that here. The fee, for the construction administration?
Construction manager, whatever.
Yeah, the construction administration, the original fee proposal, I believe, was $189,000.
Now, did that go down when we lowered the price?
No.
Any reason?
Well, it's based on the time and the effort, to it, when you lower the bid price?
Yeah, when we lowered the bid price, we didn't lower the price.
No, it's not a percent, it's a fee that's based on, hours, estimated hours to do the job. So it's not a percent of the cost of construction. The DEP allows, I believe, their scheduled value for that in their book is like $389,000. When we did EIT once, the fee was like $199,000 for the construction administration. And with all of the work we had there, at the end of the job, we were right on the money with that. And arguably, when we started this job, I thought this would be a little simpler. As it turned out, it's much more difficult because of the access issues that we've had with the homeowners.
Well, we paid for that.
Right.
We paid you to come in and sit with all the residents.
Yeah.
As long as we paid Greg.
Correct.
So we can't get this 189 number down.
No.
You say it too quick.
He
said it.
I mean, I know the effort that's into it.
Okay, here's one then. I mean, if nobody wants it, then they can say it. Can we have either you weekly meet with John and give us a weekly report and then give us a 2-week look ahead
Absolutely.
and let us know where we are with the project every Wednesday?
Yeah, most certainly.
You do it every Wednesday anyway?
Yeah, we do, but.
Yeah, but he gets a meeting, can we be
Yeah.
told, can you send us something in an email?
Yeah, we,
And tell us what's going
The
on.
pre-construction meeting will set
Yeah,
that up.
we do that. I do that actually in my own office with my own people. And with a contract of this size, we would do that with the contractor so that we can tell John, what to expect. And we really want to be focused on it in this job because the 2-week look ahead is going to tell us what residents are going to be affected in the next 2 weeks or 4
We
weeks.
want to be able to go to them and say, well, you, however you
Yeah.
do it, and tell them, listen, Mrs. Denellen, we're going to come into your property,
Right.
Whatever. Just don't show up and she's there doing hair in the morning.
Part of
Oh, no,
the,
but
part of
you're
the
absolutely
easement,
right.
Matt,
Yeah.
part of the easement agreement says that you're gonna give them 2 weeks' notice before we're gonna be there, and even in emergency, there's time periods in the easement agreements with how much notice.
You want it up to date, what's being done weekly,
No, I'd be glad to do that.
not that I'm micromanaging it,
No,
but just so
not
we
at all.
see what's going on.
No, it's a tool, it's actually a tool that we use now, and we use it, we call it the same thing in my office.
And it could be helpful for us, Dominic, when we look at get into phase 3 when it comes down the road.
Absolutely.
At least we know what you've done and what it looks like.
Yeah.
I didn't catch a lot of phase 1, but I'm gonna catch phase 2. The new elects are gonna catch part of phase 2, so they'll know, and they'll be in if we do phase 3, so they'll know what's going on, what has to be done.
We did it in phase 1.
It was very informative to the residents, knowing when the crews were coming. And the crews also provided, on a couple of properties, the plates so we could get in and out of their driveways. So the people knew that they had to be out by 8 o'clock, say. So the plates were there, they got out, plates were pulled up, they looked on the street.
What I'm looking for, Carl, is just.
So I know what you're asking for, and I think it's right. It's the right thing to
The
do.
reason I'm getting behind it is that we only meet twice a month, and I don't want to come in and see a requisition for a change order.
No,
that we
you're
didn't
absolutely
know
right.
was coming.
You're absolutely
And then we
right.
gotta ask questions. If we know weekly, okay, they have to do this, then we can talk about it, and it's no surprise.
Yeah.
No, I agree 100%. And we do that.
Any other questions?
And you still can't lower the 189? Just try, 5,000 a year.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, You've heard
Thank
the,
you.
This explanation is on there.
thanks, Don.
Thank you.
You've heard the explanations of what is going to be a Twinborough field remediation reconstruction and NJEIT Phase 2 flood control project. What say you moving this forward tonight or waiting until next month?
Well, we're gonna vote on this tonight, and then.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you want to vote on it tonight, yes or no? And if it's yes, then we have to,
I make a motion to vote, well, we gotta vote on each one separately.
yes, that's correct.
So we bring up the first one,
Okay.
Twinborough Field.
What's the alternative? Just, putting it on the meeting on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Right? We have to vote on it twice.
No.
No, it's either vote tonight or vote Tuesday or vote next year. That's the choices.
Well, if we do it tonight, not that the week's gonna do anything different, or we can get started on what we have to do with the
So have
contract.
the notice of award and get the they have 21 days to sign contracts, and you'd be 7 days ahead of where you would be next week.
And not for nothing, it's not gonna change in the next week anyhow.
Nothing's gonna change on that.
Well,
Well, I mean, from my personal standpoint, I'd like to, there's a lot of information to process. I mean, for me, so I'd like it for Tuesday. I mean, a week is not gonna make a difference to maybe you, because you're in the construction business, but I'd like to sit down, maybe even have a further discussion with you to kind of get my arms around this. So if it's not gonna cost us anything, if it's not gonna prejudice the project by waiting a week, my preference would be to wait a week and put it on a regularly scheduled meeting on Tuesday.
That's what I thought was gonna happen. I apologize for that. I didn't think we were voting tonight.
well, I just put it out there.
Yeah, I got you. I just didn't know.
We did come here to talk about this and move forward with it. Madam?
That's fine with me, wait until.
Okay. And we'll put it on the agenda for,
So is there a big agenda now? I mean, we have a big agenda for Tuesday night? Nothing yet?
okay.
I see the close, bro.
Okay, I was just about to,
Second. Wait.
Yeah.
That's the first one you got in all year. Wait.
Yeah.
I proposed, I said that. Sorry.
whereas the Open Public Meetings Act, DL 185, Chapter 231 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas this public body is of the opinion that such circumstances presently exist, and whereas the governing body wishes to discuss litigation, Wyant, Rockinelli, Echo versus Borough of Dumont, whereas minutes will be kept, and once the matter involving confidentiality of the above no longer requires that confidentiality, at the conclusion of litigation, the minutes can be made public. Be so resolved that the public be excluded from this meeting. Do I have a motion?
So, second.
Mary?
Councilmembers Harris. Casper.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Mariner.
Yes.
Siciliano.
Yes.
Clementina.
Yes.